welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you guys 3 of my favorite healthy desserts from my free healthy dessert ebook. If you haven't had a chance to download it, definitely do. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box below, and I'm highlighting 3 of my faves. So let's go ahead and make some healthy desserts. So the first recipe we are making are these raw cookie dough balls. If you are a fan of raw cookie dough, you are going to love this recipe. So I'm starting off with some almond flour, which has great healthy fats, plus it has protein filled with magnesium. Then I'm adding in some nut butter. You can do any nut butter you like. Nut butter is really great and really satisfying, so it's gonna work well in this recipe. Adding in a touch of maple syrup for sweetness, and then all you have to do is stir it all together. And I love this recipe because it's super quick and easy to make. It gives you that cookie dough feel, but it doesn't have to take a long time. So just stir that all together until it is nice and smooth. I added in some chocolate chips to make it kind of like a chocolate chip cookie dough, but you could also just leave it plain. And everything will be listed in the description box for my ebook, which has the full recipe for all of them in this video. It is completely free and it has over 20 of my favorite recipes. So then all you have to do is roll them into balls and then store them in the fridge. As you guys can see, this one made 6 balls for me. They're the perfect little sweet little something after lunch or after dinner, and they taste so good as well. Next up, we are making lava cake, which is the perfect like warm chocolatey decadent dessert. So we're gonna start off by melting some chocolate chips and some coconut oil over a double broiler, which basically just means to fill your pot with some water, bring it to the boil, and allow the chocolate and coconut oil to gently melt. You can also do this in the microwave in increments of 30 seconds. Just really be sure to watch the chocolate so it doesn't burn. Stirring that all together until everything is nice and smooth. Once the chocolate chips and the coconut oil have melted completely together, I'm adding in some flaxseed, some raw cacao, a little bit of vanilla, and I am stirring that together until it is nice and smooth. And this is definitely a dessert for the decadent chocolate lovers because it's going to be really rich and chocolatey with the chocolate chips and everything else that we're adding in. So then I'm going to be adding in 1 egg along with 1 egg yolk. So make sure not to add in a full second egg, and you're only adding in a second egg yolk. Then all you have to do is mix that together into our chocolate mixture until everything is nice and smooth. And we are going to be baking this in the oven, and like I said, I will leave my ebook down in the description box if you want the full measurements. So go ahead, stir that together, and then I'm adding it to a greased ramekin. So this will fill 2 ramekins, so you'll be able to make 2 lava cakes. After about 12 minutes in the oven, you can go ahead and take them out. Be careful not to overbake this. If you overbake, the center won't be any kind of molten or lava anymore. So only 12 minutes and you have this rich, decadent chocolate cake with a soft center. And then we are making these salted caramel fudge cups, another quick no-bake recipe. So I am using sunflower seed butter here, but you can use any kind of nut or seed butter that you like. I would choose one that is more mild, like either sunflower, almond, or cashew. You can use peanut, but it will be more of a stronger taste. To that, I'm adding in some maple syrup, which is gonna give it more of that caramel flavor, along with some coconut oil, which is gonna help give it that nice fudgy texture. So then all you have to do is stir that all together when your maple syrup, your nut butter, and your coconut oil combines until it is nice and smooth. I definitely recommend melting your coconut oil first before adding it in, just to make sure that everything blends together smoothly and there are no clumps of coconut oil. So once you've stirred that and it's nice and smooth, go ahead and get out your silicone molds. I just got these on Amazon. You can get a bunch of them for fairly inexpensive. And I'm using a large tablespoon to scoop that out into the silicone molds. And this made 6 large cups for me, or 6 large fudge cups. If you don't have silicone molds, you can also just put this in a container and then cut it up into fudge bites. I like to finish mine off with a little bit of salt before popping them in the freezer to give it that salted caramel feel. But again, this is a perfect, really no-bake treat if you want a little something sweet that is going to be great going into the summer months as well. And I store mine in my freezer so that they don't melt. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know down below which one you would want to make first, and don't forget to download the free ebook in the description box, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.